Congratulations. Let's have a check. Who's been here since the very first game this morning? Well done, all of you. You've done a smashing job. That one there is your own little mini marathon. Okay, so well done to all of you. We're going to finish it in style in this men's classification match. And talking about the classification, here at the Paralympic Games, we've got all sorts of different ones that tend to confuse us. But luckily, we've broken it down for you. Take a look at the screen now.
Paralympic Games, the classification system is essential as it defines which athletes can compete in which sports. Athletes are divided into classes based on how their impairment affects them on the field of play in order to allow fair competition. If you're new to classification, it can help to think of why men almost always compete against men and women almost always compete against women. I think that it's similar terms to how boxing in the Olympic Games works, where athletes compete in different weight categories, like flyweight or heavyweight. As each sport at the Paralympic Games requires different skills and competencies, the impact of impairment on the performance of the athletes varies. That's why each sport has its own unique classification rules. Some sports feature a wide variety of impairments. In both athletics and swimming, athletes with physical, visual and intellectual impairments compete. Other sports feature fewer types of impairment. For example, only athletes with a visual impairment take part in judo and five-a-side football at the Games. Athletics has the most number of classes due to the number of different running, jumping and throwing events, and a wide variety of athletes that can compete in the sport. In contrast, shooting only has two classes. Each athlete competing at the Paralympic Games has already gone through an evaluation to determine their class. This evaluation is conducted by authorized technical officials called classifiers, who are appointed by the International Federation for that sport. This is a long-term, ongoing process which takes place at all major events, before and during competition. It ensures that the athletes are confident they are competing against each other on a level playing field. Classification won't get in the way of your enjoyment as a spectator, and will also help you further appreciate the ability and the performance of the athletes. The Paralympics is not about the impairments. It's all about elite sport. Let the Games begin.
classifications in the Paralympic Games. They are all different degrees of disabilities. They're focusing on disabilities, they're focusing on abilities. It's important that we also supply that comprehensive environment.
It's a tough journey.
because I think your son-in-law, your brother-in-law is playing?
No, my husband is playing.
Your husband is playing. Okay, so how do you think he's feeling right now?
I suppose he's very concentrated and warming up.
And are Spain going to win?
Excuse me?
Will Spain win? España va a ganar.
Spain.
Okay, what I need now from you guys, I need you to sing a little song. So I need you to cheer as loud as you can and let me know how you're going to be supporting Spain today. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, vamos!
from both teams, starting with Spain. Number 4, Roberto Mena Cortez. 5, captain Diego Carrasco. 6, Bernie Costa de Miranda. 7, Daniel Rodriguez Martin. 8, Francisco Sanchez Lara. 9, Alejandro Zotula Beltran. 10, Ismael Garcia Moreno. 11, Alicia Garcia Guerrero. 12, Jesus Guerrero. 13, Rafael Gomez. 14, David Moreno Pico. 15, Sheffield Lavanda Guerrero. And the coach, Oscar Endo. Number 4, Aitar Özcan, the captain. 5, Oscar Gobla. 6, Fikri Nundoku. 7, Ali Asker Turan. 8, Ismail R. 9, Dennis Adler. 10, Jen Jejeti. 11, Kay Galley. 12, Ruben Yilmaz. 13, Ferret Lucas. 14, Murat Osmanoğlu. 15, Mustafa Khan. And coach, Mehmet.
Gel biraz daha.
Ladies and gentlemen, as is customary, will those who are able please stand for the national anthem of Spain? This one will decide who plays off the fencing, who goes into semi-final tomorrow. places below. Alejandro Zaltuna Beltran is top average field goal shooter for the tournament at 63.1%. This one went to 3 equal stages. In turn around this time will tell.
Lado contrario, Ale. Estamos en situaciones de bloqueo con Dani trabajando para hundir o para subir arriba. Ale, recordemos, si hay canasta, rápido abajo. Pero, no hay canasta. Recordad, Ale, que nos quedamos. Vale, nos quedamos para que no haya más sentimiento. A Búlgara que empecemos. Venga, pasamos el ataque. Atención, pequeños.
So the medal chances have gone for both Turkey and Spain, but there are still classification places to play for here at London 2012. And after the disappointment of going out in the quarterfinals, these teams will now mate to try and improve their record here at these Paralympic Games. There's the captain, Ozgur Gerbalak, the top scorer in the competition so far. Only he and Jazinci have managed to average double figures in their points per game rating. And Ismael Garcia, one of the key men for Spain as well. One of a number of players to have got to double figures for their PPG. And Spain in the red vests, playing from left to right in this first quarter, have the first attack. And it's their veteran De Paz. And now Zarzuela. Muñoz. And De Paz. Rodriguez. Nice start. Rodriguez, one of the 1.0 classification players. The numbers range from 1 to 4.5, and they're scoring the second basket is Garcia, who is a 4.0. The higher the number, the lower the level of physical impairment. And a coach can only have 14 points on the court at any one time. As Turkey get themselves on the board, Ferit Gumus. Underneath again is Rodriguez. Gerbalak. Good effort from range. And the Spaniards in the crowd silenced by that. Lively start to this game. Spain overcome by Canada, 77-51 in the last day. Zarzuela. Defensive rebound gathered by Jazinci. And Turkey involved in a real thriller against the host nation, eventually losing 75-70, although it was a one-point game heading into the final minute. And R levels the scores. Muino. And Garcia. Zarzuela at the top of the key. Rodriguez inside the paint again, not this time though. Gerbalak all the way. Turkey lead for the first time. Quickly responded though. Zarzuela. And the Canadians saw him as a real danger in the quarter-final and did their best to bottle him up. Turkey have not missed so far, but they have now. Gerbalak, used to the head from De Paz. And a great response from the Turks. Zarzuela putting Spain 10-8 ahead. Gerbalak. Very high tempo to this game at the start. Gumas. The lead chopping and changing, and both teams in double figures already. Zarzuela underneath, not this time. De Paz. And although it was Gerbalak hitting the court, Zarzuela will get the foul. And that's a double failure there for Zarzuela from the line. Gumas. And that's almost double jeopardy for Spain. No points from the free throw line, and then the fast break puts them behind again. Zarzuela. And Garcia just stopping Gerbalak as he was in full flow there. Cezinci puts the Turks ahead. And a timeout is called by Spain. And a very high-octane start to the match from both teams. Turkey's field goal conversion is 7 from 8 so far, 88%. Spain only 5 from 11, 45%. Which tells you they've had more possession, but the Turks have been more clinical. The pass going for long range, missing the three-pointer, but recovering well there. Gerbalak. Gumas can't gather. And the foul is called. Zarzuela initially stealed. And Muino drawing the foul from Bestami Boz. And it's a 4-point lead for the Turks, but Muino drawing the personal foul. As he was trying to turn there inside the paint. Another miss from the line for Spain. DePaz. Muino. Garcia. Three-pointer, how about that? Gerbalak. On the move there. Zarzuela, Muino. And those three-pointers late in the game really put Great Britain on edge in the quarterfinals, but it was in vain in the end for Turkey. And Turkey can see possession there in the shadow of the Spanish hoop. Zarzuela drawing the offensive foul from Ismail R. DePaz in traffic. Gerbalak. Shot clock is moving here for Turkey. That's nicely done inside the paint. 5-point lead. Zarzuela. Look at that field goal percentage for Turkey. If they sustain that, they'll win by a mile. Great atmosphere inside this arena again, as Turkey pulls 7 clear. And it's Gerbalak, 9 points for him already. And Turkey really on a charge here, which is ended by De Paz. Jezinci. Gerbalak again. Garcia and Wiener converge to produce the defensive rebound. And De Paz finds his path to the basket blocked off. And De Paz drawing the foul from not too difficult to see why. And 3 fouls already. If you get 5, you're out of the game. And De Paz sent to the line. It's a good response this from Spain after 7 unanswered points from Turkey. They've now come up with 4 of their own to more than half the deficit. And De Paz, the 41-year-old, has really taken the eye in this Spanish team. Oh, that was a laser shot there from Gumas, from his teammate Gundogdu. And De Paz convinced the ball came off the head there, but the possession comes to nothing anyway. And when these teams met in the group stage, Turkey overcame Spain for a long time in the match, but Turkey squeezed through, or rather Spain squeezed through in the end, 67-64. And Turkey's high point, possibly their opening day win against the USA, 59-50. The USA involved in the bronze medal game tomorrow against the host nation, Great Britain. Canada playing Australia yet again for gold. And the foul drawn there inside the paint from Wiener. Second for Gerbalak. Spot of wheelchair rugby there inside the paint. But in basketball, the outcome is always free throws. And Wiener misses. 3 successive failures for him from the line. 3-pointer, short. Ambitious there from Asier Garcia. And Gerbelak, one end to the other. Picked off. Garcia goes again. Down the throat of Gerbelak. They enjoyed that byplay as the first quarter comes to an end with Turkey leading 21-18. Here we are, Asier Garcia returning the compliment there. Smiles all round. And Turkey had a field goal percentage of 83% from that first quarter. 10 out of 12. And they also nailed a three-pointer as well to put them in the lead and really break the game. For Spain, 8 for 20, a 40% conversion. And only 2 from 7 from the free throw line. Turkey yet to be afforded the opportunity. But Oscar Trigo will send his team out fired up here, even though the possibility of a medal is now gone. This is still the Paralympic Games. And the winners of this game already know they'll face Germany in the playoff for 5th and 6th place. They overcame Poland 81-66 earlier on today. And the place is now being filled lower down. Colombia overcoming South Africa yesterday in the playoff for 11th and 12th. And Japan successful over Italy for 9th and 10th. Turkey pull out to a 6-point lead right at the start. Kandelay. Nicely done by Garcia. Picking and rolling there to very good effect. Erkan. Muino with a good defensive rebound. And now DePaz. Asier Garcia. Good to see both teams really having a go here, trying to shake off the disappointment of missing out on the medal rounds. Erkan going for 3, but the shot clock had already expired. And a break in play. And DePaz has a blood injury. He's just nicking his thumb on something, so they'll have to patch that up before he's allowed back on the court. That's going to hurt. A reminder, you can watch all the Paralympic action at paralympic.org. You can like the Paralympic Movement on Facebook at facebook.com/Paralympic Games or follow us on Twitter at Paralympic. Underway again. Spain looking to retake the lead. Have to be quick. We know. Not quick enough. Erkan. Second chance, lifting in the chair maybe. And he was certainly doing it as he eventually scores. A couple of offensive rebounds gathered there by Erkan. Gerbalak back on the court. Gumas. Nice pick and roll there from Delay. Muino. Garcia underneath. Mena makes it a one-point game again. And a timeout has been called by Turkey. Spain just edging the second quarter so far. Only 6-4 though. Oscar Trigo is always an object of animation on the sidelines. And another foul drawn, Gundogdu. First one for Asia Garcia. Delay. Remains a one-point game. Muñoz missing inside the paint. Asia Garcia. Nice handling there, but the shot clock about to expire. Muñoz! Not with a three-pointer this time. Maybe again. He does have a flair for scoring from outside the arc, but closer in is Zarzuela to put Spain back in the lead. And more traffic, heavy traffic inside the Spanish key. And Mena with the personal foul on Gerbalak. It was Asia Garcia who tipped the ball away, but Mena's been charged with the foul. Good defensive play from the Spaniards, the shot clock winding down. Boz doesn't beat the buzzer. Asia Garcia there, more good defensive work from him. And Spain remain ahead here. But it's getting a bit untidy inside the paint at both ends. Muino sent flying by Akar this time. And the Spanish record so far is only 2 for 7. And it's not been improved there. We know. Just edging his team again. Back into the lead. 5 unanswered points. July. Mena charged again, and this will be a chance for Delay to go to the line. And at the moment, the teams are combined 3 for 11 from the line. And Turkey's field goal percentage has dropped to only 60%. It was as high as 90 at one stage. Spain continue to hover below halfway, 12 for 26. Asia Garcia. And the scoring streak is now up to 7, matching the longest one in the game so far from Turkey, which was sparked by a three-pointer from Gerbalak in the first quarter. Here he is again. Good play. The pick and run from Erkan, but the shot clock again beats the Turks. Fast break at the other end. We know. Just taken off it by Boz. Muino knew he was coming there, I think. Just steered the line almost towards the Turk as he tried to reset. And Gerbalak is having a rest for the Turks, replaced by Yilmaz. Mena. Asia Garcia. Muino. Going for 3 maybe, no. Finding Zarzuela, but the whistle goes. And Zarzuela drawing the foul from Erkan. just bobbled around the ring. But they'll be happy. Very happy indeed. The first time 2 out of 2 has been successful from either side. And it's a 9-point streak now for the Spanish. Yilmaz, just about. Well, they all count. Gathered the rebound well. And it had a think, and dropped in. Asia Garcia. Shot clock winding down. Muino underneath. Not successful. Now the fast break. Delay. He's missed a few of those so far. Muino. Oh, and Mena is upended inside the paint. And it's Boz again. Just coming in from the back. He's the one who's been charged with it, but I think Mena was on his way down before then. And De Paz returns to the court, replacing Rodriguez. And Mena was at the line, but in the end, it's back in play, and De Paz gathers the rebound and tacks on the points. Mishandle there from Gumas, but he recovers well. Erkan. Zarzuela just dropped off. One to fight for there for Gumas, who gets it and scores a fine basket under pressure. No player has double figures so far. Gumas moves up to 8, one behind Gerbalak. Mena. Here is Zarzuela. And he is the first player to make 10 points in this game. Erkan. The miss underneath from Akar. And now the breakaway, and that's a lofted pass for Zarzuela, but Erkan will believe he got in front, but not without the push. So Zarzuela will get the opportunity. And a timeout called by Turkey, and Erkan is saying, look, I was ball side there and I picked it up. Rodrigo having to make himself heard over the crowd here. And And Spain lead this quarter 17 points to 8. And Turkey's 3-point lead at the turnaround now a distant memory. Spain have scored 11 of the last 15 points. And it's now 12 from 16. Well, that's a good recovery from the Turks. Gumus. He's up to 10 points now as well. That's Muino, I think, taking a tumble. Spain having to defend here. Well, they were. Well, we get the right decision eventually. Mena. The pass. Mena again. Very, very nice. 8-point lead now. 21 points in the quarter for Spain. But here's Gumus. Erkan. Muino. There's the offensive rebound, and Mena pops it in. But the foul drawn by Gundogdu. Zarzuela just pulling him away. And Yilmaz brings Turkey within 4. Clock still running here. Muino. Oh, telescopic arms from Zarzuela. Erkan frustrated. He's going to be pulled up for the foul. And Zarzuela, not for the first time recently, profits for the foul, but it must have been a fingernail on the arm there. Zarzuela. Top scorer in the game now so far. 13 points. Erkan regathers. Yilmaz may have the three-pointer on his mind. Instead finds Gumus. Yilmaz again. Erkan underneath. And a tight second half in prospect. Only a 3-point lead. It was a 3-point game after 4 quarters in the group stage when Spain overcame Turkey. And they lead by the same margin here. But they may look back on that second quarter as a missed opportunity. They were pulling away into a big lead, but Turkey responded strongly in the end. scoring 6 of the last 7 points. After Turkey had dominated the first quarter, Spain did likewise in the second. And as the teams head towards the dressing room, both will know this match is far from over. And that caption is actually incorrect. At half-time, Spain lead Turkey 40-37.
Okay, are you cool? You understand? Cool, right, let's meet our contestants. So what's your name, where are you from? We've got Elsa from South Africa, everybody. Okay, next contestant, what's your name, where are you from?
Sydney.
Christy from Sydney. We have a very multicultural bunch here. What's your name, where are you from? Philip from London. Philip from London. I think our audience has spoken. Multicultural city, not so. What's your name, where are you from? Daniel, I'm also from London. Yay! Alright guys, before we start the game, just clearing up a few bits and pieces on court. What have you made of the Olympics and the Paralympics so far? Because you need to talk louder. If you talk quiet, I will shove the mic right into your face. Right then, we can now play the game. So it's called musical balls. What we're going to do, we'll drop a beat, you guys will cheer and clap a lot, they'll dance in the middle. When the music stops, you have to shoot and score. Everybody cool? You cool? Audience, you ready? Alright then, 3, 2, 1, go! Dance, let's move about, Come on, come on, come on, there we go. Hey! Keep it going. Go! Who's good? Right, first one to score wins. The Sounders are on. Who's shooting scores? We have ourselves a winner, ladies and gents. Coming in. Oh, that was rapid fire. Right then, we have Daniel here. Daniel, how did you find that? Easy. Boom. Just like that, ladies and gents. Right, let's hit for all our contestants. And our winner of these awards, Daniel! Right then, next up, we have got the dance competition. We've got 3 schools taking part. We have Paramount School, we have Sacred Heart School, and we have Emily Junior School. So the rules of this game are fairly simple. We drop a beat, these guys dance to the best of their ability, and then you guys will choose a winner after all. So we're going to start, if we can get Paramount School in the middle, if the others can just give a little bit of space. Give them a little bit of space. Let's come over here, you know. Right then, so here we have Rico, Marcus, and Jordan in the dance off. Let's go! Clapping along, guys. Let's see it. Come on. Let's see your skills. Ooh! Come on up, Rico. What do you got, Rico? You got 10 seconds. Let's see what you got. 10 seconds. Stop dancing. Come on. Oh! Let's hear it for Paramount School! Thank you very much. Good one. Don't do it. Have a little wander over. Hey, Rob, do you need that? Do you need that? Well, okay, put it. There you go. Okay, you're up. Okay. Come on here with me, right then. So, we have, first off, the first guys to dance from Perryman School in Forest Hill. If you thought they were the best, cheer now! If you thought Sacred Heart School were the best, cheer now! And if you thought Elmley School were the best, cheer now! Ladies and gents, our winners from Paralympic Movement! Guys, off we go. Right. We have 8 minutes until the start of the third quarter. Let's hear it one more time for our friends from Spain! And who's here supporting Turkey? Okay then, London 2012, this is your time to shine. What we're going to do, we're going to drop a hip-hop funky beat. And you guys, you see yourselves on the big screen, we want you dancing along like you've never danced before. Let's go! See your moves. Let's see your moves then, guys. What have we got? Everyone's dancing along. Yeah, you go for it. Dancing along the soul. These are skills. Hey. Hello. Bounce. Bounce. What do we got? What do we got? Dance. Dance, come on, dance. Hey. What have we got you on? Let's go. Let's see you dancing. Sing along as well as you all guys. Sing along. Let's get the dogs ready to ring our rugby London 2012. It's the final game of the day. Give it all you got. Let's see you dancing, guys. Let's see you dancing. Let's keep it rocking. Dan, over to you.
Thank you very much, Ben. Well, it's time for us to get all statistical here and have a look back at the first half action. Turkey, of course, 37, Spain 40 the score, so Spain lead by 3. Turkey's field goal percentage was 46%. For Spain, they only hit 48% of their field goals. Free throws made the difference. Spain hit 53%, 8 of 15. Turkey had none from 2. Individually, it was Ferit Gumis who led the Turks with 10 points at 71%. Alejandro Zarzula Beltrán, it was, who led all scorers, 13 points at 44%, led the Spanish as they lead the game by 3. Here's the highlights from the first 20 minutes. Until we get back underway in this 5th to 8th place classification. And of course it's Turkey versus Spain. Just to recap on the game, we see Great Britain win the 7th, 8th place classification in the women's session. And then a thrilling one as China beat Canada in the 5th and 6th classification for the women's tournament. But just to remind us all, who here is supporting Turkey? This is going to be such a close game again. Who's supporting Spain? Just 17 seconds to the start of the second half here. The winner of this gets a playoff for 5th place. It's Turkey versus Spain. It's just 3 points in it. All to play for here at London 2012 Paralympic Games!
So the teams back out on the court for the second half here for the right to play Germany in the 5th and 6th playoff here at London 2012. Spain with a 3-point lead. And De Paz wheels into the back of Erkan. Two of the most experienced players on the court in close attendance there. Yilmaz inside the paint. And that's good support, but it doesn't find the opening point from Akar in this 3rd quarter. We know. De Paz. Spain will get the ball back and another 25 seconds. Muino, Asia Garcia. And Turkey have space to move here. Gundogdu. And he loses the ball there. He would argue that Depaz and Rodriguez had provided the Spanish sandwich, but nothing was given. And another foul given. Erkan with his fourth on Asia Garcia. So he'll have to be careful here. And you wonder whether Turkey may keep him out on the court. If he gets fouled out, they can then bring their captain back into the game as the points are scored. Zarzuela again. Depaz, and then the pick and roll. Yilmaz. Oh, what about that? Zarzuela again. All he could do was watch as Akar scored. And the foul drawn. Zarzuela, just the wrong side of Gumus there. And a pass makes way for Ismail Garcia. There he is. Finding Asia Garcia. And the defensive steal from Gundogdu. Yilmaz. Gathered well by Gumus. And even though he was moving backwards, he still had the balance to bring Turkey back within a point. Asia Garcia, Ismail Garcia. And they combine very well. Oh. Quality of finishing has been very high so far in this third quarter. Gumus there. Asia Garcia. Yilmaz inside the paint, into traffic. Oh, Muino there, upended comprehensively by Gundogdu. When you hit the court, you go down pretty hard. We know we'll restart the game for Spain. We know again. It's a good offensive rebound. But the chair had been lifted there by Garcia. So Turkey get the ball back. Not allowed to lift the chair using your own force. Gerbalak back in the game, back in the basket. And Turkey retake the lead. Zarzuela. And that's a bad miss from Ismael Garcia. And Gumas, quick break, and he misses as well. Garcia. Nice chair work there. Oh, how many rolls? And the whistle goes before the basket. Rekar inside, drawing the foul, as both teams choose to make some changes. Oscar Trigo trying to get the best out of his team. And this has the makings of an extremely tight game all the way down the stretch. Spain by a point at the moment. Garcia with the defensive rebound, and now Zarzuela, top scorer in the game so far with 15 points. We know. Garcia needs to hurry. Gerbalak manages to retain his balance into traffic. And Zarzuela with an excellent steal there, as Turan was ready to have a pop from very close in. In fact, the final touch coming from Asia Garcia. Gerbalak's going to have to go for this. But the shot clock had already expired there. So Spain can build again. Bueno, Asia Garcia, Rodriguez. Asia Garcia again. And he's not quite found his range so far in the third quarter. Gerbalak. And again a miss from R from close range. Asia Garcia. There's not been a point now for over 2 minutes in the game. Akar given no chance there by the pass. Bueno. Asia Garcia into traffic, through the traffic, into the basket. 3-point lead again. And the first point there for nearly 2.5 minutes. Gerbalak. Akar. Overshoots again. Asia Garcia. Bueno takes it well on the move. Superbly done. And a timeout called by the Turks. Scoring burst there from Spain to take them 5 points clear.
Y acabando con un tiro. ¿Dónde estamos haciendo daño? Debajo, tío. Vale, pero no podemos estar parados. Jugamos sobre 44. Bloqueo. Interiores. Vale. Defensa. Mantenemos lo mismo. Túrbula casi balón. Jugamos 2 por 2. Estación de balón. Es nuestro. Sí.
And both teams may not appreciate their 2-point conversion in this game so far. Turkey remain at 52%, but you have to take into account their superb record in the first quarter, 21 for 39. Spain at 45%, 21 out of 47. Turkey yet to score from the line. Spain have 8 from 15, which is an improvement on earlier on in the game. Turkey have come back previously in this game, and they believe they can do so now. Gerbalak. Akar. And Turkey have been on 47 points for some time there. And they'll be pleased to end that stat. They went scoreless there for nearly 5 minutes, Turkey, but Spain are quick to respond. Bueno over the shoulder into the basket. Akar. Flurry of scoring at the end of this quarter. Bueno. Asia Garcia. Ismail Garcia. Space out front. And Muino misses by some distance. Can the guard, Gerbela, inspire his team in the final quarter? He's winding down the clock before going for 3 points. In and out. And that would have given Turkey a real boost. It would have levelled the scores at the end of the quarter. But 12 points all in that third quarter. And still work to do for Oscar Trigo and his coaching team. Big night of wheelchair basketball coming up. The medal games in the women's competition. From 7 o'clock UK time, we have the bronze medal game, USA against the Netherlands, followed by the battle for the gold medal, Australia against Germany. Both those games here live on Paralympic.org. Talk about them on Facebook, facebook.com/Paralympic Games, or discuss them on Twitter @Paralympic.
Jugamos sin inversión y jugamos, atacamos sobre David. Por favor, no nos quedamos detrás de la pantalla esperando. Sí, vale. Ofensivo. Vamos.
Should be two fascinating medal games in the women's competition. And this has been a good one too. And Turkey will know if they can get on another spurt here. As Asya Garcia has pulled up for the third time. This game is still there to be won. Gerbelak back within one. Asya Garcia. Gumus with an unchallenged defensive rebound. Muino tries to check his progress, but that's an excellent long pass to find Gerbelak. Couple of pump fakes. And he makes no mistake, helped out by the ring. Paz, Zarzuela can't gather. And Turkey are 3 points clear. Three-pointer, how about that? Levelling the scores to Paz. Gerbalak, Gumas and Rodriguez clashing under the paint. Just the arm across from the Spaniard there, his first personal foul. And every single point vital now. Lovely pass and a miss from Akar. Shot clock winding down. And there it goes without the opportunity taken. Scores level. Not now though. De Paz again. 5 in a row for him. Good steal by Muino. Gerbalak, Gumas. Not enough on it. And the game very stretched now. Muino racing inside the paint. Head first into the hoardings. And he will get the chance to go to the line. Third foul for the captain. And Turkey need him to stay out of trouble. Coolness under pressure from Muino. Oh, and he's short with the second one. Too much spin. But Turkey straight back again. Gerbalak leading his team, 17 points from the captain. De Paz going for 3 again. Not this time. And Rodriguez pulled up for the foul. And a timeout called by Spain. 1 point in it. And Oscar Trigo knows now is the time for his team. It's about calm thoughts. It's about cool heads. And it's the same for him, Mehmet Onat. Gerbalak into traffic. Every possession now absolutely vital. Zarzuela lurking just on the edge of the paint to pass. Shot clock winding down. Rodriguez, time to set, time to score. Akar, straight back again. And impossible to pick a winner in this game, and who knows, we may need overtime. The pass. We know. And three-pointers can often be game breakers, and that one from De Paz, Spain may look back on as the moment the game suddenly changed their way. Akar. Turkey retake the lead. De Paz. Not for long. And you would not believe that both teams' opportunity to win a medal here at London 2012 are now over. The amount of effort they're putting into this game. For elite sportsmen, every single match matters, and in this game, every point matters at the moment. Gerbalak. Akar. Zarzuela plucks out the defensive rebound. Asia Garcia. De Paz with support. And then it drops. Spain now ahead by 3 points. Rodriguez, another offensive foul for him. As the clock ticks away, still plenty of time though. And Gumas. That's calmness under pressure from him. 17 points for Ferit Gumas now. And Turkey are back to within a point. Rodriguez just about regathers, recycles well with the help of Munoz. De Paz, Munoz, Zarzuela. Spain looking to eat up the clock as well. Inside 10 seconds on the shot clock now. De Paz over the shoulder, not this time. And As the traffic converged on Gumus, the whistle goes. And we know, drawing the foul. Gumus seen as the aggressor there. Lifting up as well. And when you lift the chair under your own steam, then the foul will go against you. And a timeout has also been called by Turkey. 3:39 to play. Spain lead by a point. Paralympic.org is your place for all the action in the remaining days of the Paralympic Games. And we're also on Facebook and Twitter as well, at Paralympic on Twitter, facebook.com/Paralympic Games. If you want to like the Paralympic movement and also discuss what you're watching and seeing. Pass. We know. At the time there. But it's a defensive rebound, but it's given away by R. Rodriguez recovers. De Paz. We know. Top with the key. Zarzuela. It's short. Rodriguez believes the final touch was off a Turk. Rodriguez, well taken in the circumstances. 3-point lead. And the 3-point lead, a very tenuous one for Spain with 2:36 to play. As Asia Garcia replaces Ismael Garcia. Which way is this fascinating game going to go now? De Paz also making his way towards the sideline. And Ismael Garcia, having gone off, will now come back on. And there's 13 Turkish turnovers. Maybe the main reason for their defeat should they lose this game. We know. Ismael Garcia. Spain just pulling away, 5-point lead. And the long-range attempt is missed. Zarzuela tries to keep the ball in play, but can't do so. Gerbelat going for three there. And Turkey are almost in three-point territory now. Gerbalak. Gumas, and they're back within 3. 20 points now for Gumas, top scorer in the game. In fact, Gumas and Gerbalak are the 2 top scorers, but they may still be on the losing side. Asia Garcia. Ismael Garcia thought about it and then rolls away. Gerbalak beaten to it by Muino, though. Well, not much he can do now. Rodriguez. And here is the real chance to make it a game, and it's missed. And it's juggled by Gerbalak. Akar there may look back and regret that opportunity spurned. It's Garcia. We know Zarzuela, he misses as well. Turkey need a 3-pointer now, you feel. Gerbalak barging his way through traffic like a rugby player. And he's sent to the free throw line. Zarzuela there, just checking him. But Spain would say that's the right thing to do, so close to the end of this game. Gerbalak has to get at least 1 from here, you feel. He doesn't, though, but it's a rebound gathered, and it's in. Gumas was there, but did the whistle go? And we're back to within a point. 32 seconds to play. And because he was barged, he can now level the scores. Which he does. 68-68. And that was such a heads-up play from Ferret Gumas there to recover the rebound, score the basket as he was fouled. Asia Garcia now on 4 fouls, but more importantly, parity is restored on the scoreboard. But both teams will believe they still have the opportunity to win it with 32 seconds to play, which potentially is a 2-possession game. And Spain responding superbly. But Turkey have done even better in the closing stages. What a topsy-turvy final quarter we've had. Turkey lead 19-16. 32 seconds left. Spain have the ball. And do they try and wind down the clock and score as close as they can to the end of their possession to not give Turkey the time, or do they just gamble and get the points on the board? Rodriguez can't do so, and it goes behind Gumas. So Spain will get the ball back, and now it's potential. And Zarzuela, their top scorer, very effective under both baskets. And you often see that the team that has the chance right at the end of regulation to win the game never recovers in overtime, and that could happen here. Still time though. Gerbelak. Turkey yet to score, and Paz is fouled. Frustration from Gerbelak. And he says he got the ball, but it's 4 fouls for Gerbelak. At the moment, it's Germany against Spain and Turkey against Poland for the minor places. And it should be now. 8 points without reply for Spain so far in overtime from Garcia. Gerbelak going for 3. How about that? He knew they needed something. To Paz. But Garcia is there again. Ten points so far for Spain in overtime. Gerbelak going for another 3-pointer. Rattling the ring. And Paz with the defensive rebound. Rodriguez has it stolen by Gerbelak. But the foul against Delay for trying to push the ball out. And so Rodriguez will be sent to the free throw line. That should be enough for Spain. More 3-pointers needed from Gerbelak now, driving inside the arc this time. Gumas. And the whistle goes again. And it was Paz just lifting his chair there. So Gumas needs both here. But gets only one. And Turkey still need to score at least 3 times here. Here's Rodriguez. In danger of travelling. But he finds Paz superbly. 21 points for the captain. Gerbelak. Delay. And he can't regather the offensive rebound. 3-pointer, nailed comprehensively. Well, it's been given as a 2-pointer in the end. Gerbelak may believe he was lingering on the edge of the arc and the outside edge of the arc. He was going for 2 points, there's no question about that. For 3 points, rather. Stolen by Delay. Still odds against Turkey here. Gumas. Delay. And again. Gerbelak. And it's a 5-point game with 29 seconds to play. So Turkey need to score twice, with one of those being a 3-pointer to take us into another session of overtime. It doesn't look likely, it must be said. The women's medal games coming up from 7 o'clock UK time tonight. You can watch them on Paralympic.org. Talk about them on Facebook at facebook.com/Paralympic Games and also on Twitter at Paralympic. .24 points for Gerbelak, and not for the first time. An immense effort from him. Looks like it will be in a losing cause here. Gerbelak and Gumas both have 24 points. And plenty of fouls will be drawn now in the closing stages as Turkey try and stop the clock and maybe pick up a rebound or two, but it's an 8-point game, a 6-point game rather. And that should do it. Ismail Garcia. Now, there has to be a 3-pointer from Gerbelak. And he misses the backboard entirely. And Spain here will pick up the fouls as Turkey have to keep stopping the clock. .22 points for De Paz now. Well, Turkey have got to score here very quickly. Delay. Underneath. They do score. Ismail R. And he will also go to the line to try and make it a 3-pointer. But then that should be that. He misses. And the ball will drift out. And another foul given away to send DePaz to the free throw line. It's the only thing Turkey can do, really. Because DePaz has been in superb form. And he joins Gerbalak and Gumas on 24 points at the top of the standings. And that's it. Spain have won in overtime. And they will take part in the classification final against Germany to see who finishes 5th at London 2012. Taken all the way by this Turkish team. An 8-point margin in the end. But plenty of respect between the two captains, DePaz and Gerbalak. 24 points apiece, and they led their team superbly. A second win for Spain over Turkey. They won by 3 points in regulation in the group stage. Today they've been taken to overtime, but they have prevailed in the end. (18-10) in overtime for Spain, and overall they've beaten Turkey 86-78.
Sonia. Good luck. Well done.